What's up? Am I live? Me and StreamYard trying to get to know each other. So let me make sure. Yes, I am. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, party people? All right, happy Sunday. I hope that you all are doing absolutely amazing and you are enjoying your day. I just wanted to come on real quick because y'all know I like to pop on when I have value with something that I feel like is valuable to share, right? So I am going to get right into it. Y'all know I don't wait for people to come on and all that type of stuff. Hey, Mr. Carter, what's going on? And so let's go ahead and just get to it, y'all, real quick. So I was having a conversation with a friend of mine the other day, and she was asking me for advice of how to overcome certain things and get to different levels and that type of conversation, right? And so during the conversation, she straight up says, leveling up hurts like hell. Leveling up hurts like hell. And when she said that, it hit me like a ton of bricks. And this is what I started to think about. Number one, yes, it hurts like hell. And I started to think of kind of like this metaphor of why it hurts like that. So please don't take this out of context because I know there is a lot of, stuff going on in the world. So the death that I'm talking about is not a literal sense of death, right? But when she was like, it is leveling up is so freaking hard. Like, oh my God, it's extremely hard. It hurts like hell. I started to think to myself, like, yeah, you're right. Leveling up, evolution, becoming a different person, yes, it hurts like hell. It's almost like a sense of death. It feels like you are dying because the old you literally has to die in order to give birth to the new person you want to become. So yes, it hurts because all of those things that you used to do that no longer serve you, that's no longer going to help you get to your final destination is not, it's like you have to let those things go. And so it's going to hurt. And the main thing that made me really, really think about it is, thank you, Jamila. The main thing that really made me think about it is, I know a lot of people look at me and y'all think is rainbows and unicorns and sprinkles and fairy dust. Let me tell you something. I go through the same stuff that all of you go through. The main difference, I think, is my mindset because I take the time to sit in it, to feel it, and to figure out what the heck is going on and why do I feel this way. And so, I have been able to have a lot of success, and I would say in probably every aspect of my life, recently and over the last couple of years. And I believe that I am ready to elevate to the next level. And I was talking to Shantae today and I was like, what the hell is going on? Like my energy feels like it's off. Something feels like it's weird. Like I can't really pinpoint it, but what is going on? Like this doesn't make any sense to me. I am in the highest point that I've ever been in every aspect of my life, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, like mentally, like everything is at the highest it's ever been. So why in the world am I feeling this? Like, what is this that I'm feeling? What's going on? And we started to dig deeper and have a conversation about the things that we wanted to accomplish and where we want to go and the things we want to do. And I will be very honest with you and say, what is next on my to-do list to accomplish even scares me. Like, I feel kind of funny saying that out loud because I am the queen of me telling you guys, go out and do it. Like, just do it afraid, do it scared, do it this, all that kind of stuff. And I really had to sit here and think today that what I want to accomplish next really has a little bit of fear in me. Like, I need to overcome that. And so it made me think about what she said when I was talking to my other friend about leveling up hurts. Listen, when you are right at your breakthrough, when you are about to accomplish whatever that thing you are about to accomplish and you really want to accomplish, it is, I don't know why this happens, but it's like the universe wants to make sure that you really want this thing. So it's going to confuse you. It's going to send other opportunities your way that's going to distract you. It's going to have you probably in arguments with people that you typically have good relationships with. It's going to have you self-doubting yourself. It's going to have you wondering, if this is something that you should really, really do or not do. Like, it will have you legit thinking that you are losing your mind. This is the point where you have to stop and be still within and really have a conversation with yourself. I really had to come back and say, like, wait a minute, hold up. I'm tripping. Like, everything, and please don't take this the wrong way. This is just the fact that I speak life into myself, and you cannot convince me that the same light that we see in God, that we don't have any of that in us, because he placed it inside of us. So you have to understand, when I say what I'm about to say, it comes from a place of me believing that I can literally do and accomplish any and everything that I want to. So when I feel myself starting to feel this way, I have to stop and be like, hold up, wait a minute. Everything that you touch turns to gold. You can achieve and accomplish anything that you want. You can have anything that you want. You can do anything that you want. It doesn't matter how big or how far-fetched or how whatever it is, you have the ability to get that done. And so I had to stop and check myself, because I was feeling all of these weird emotions. And when I was talking to Shantae, she was like, Rebecca, duh, you know better than that. You're feeling like that because you're about to go to the next level, and your next level is testing you. So, like, why are you tripping? When I tell you, it was like, I don't know. It was like I had to step outside of my body and look back at myself and be like, yo, you tripping, dog. What is wrong with you? And so I started to think about all the people in my circle who, that is really, really good, Cheryl, faith or fear, pick one. I started to think about all the people in my circle who may not be aware of this process. And it made me think about how many people are going through different things in their life, right? And you are not taking the time to reflect on the process, so you're automatically allowing it to deter you. You're automatically taking a step back. You're automatically quitting. You're automatically saying, no, this isn't for me. You're automatically saying all of these things. I think for the rest of 2020, my little thing that I'm going to constantly be talking about is going to be, have you paid the cost? Seriously, have you paid the cost? Because when you start to think about all of the different things that you want, are you the person that you need to be for the universe to give you those things? Are you ready to accept the nuggets and the jewels that are coming your way? Are you ready to go ahead and walk in that line that you need to walk? A lot of people know that, and this is so crazy to me, but a lot of people know that, I used to laugh and joke all the time and be like, I am lemon drop queen, right? And this is to say nothing about anybody who loves lemon drops. And if you are new to my page, boo-boo, I'm sorry. I have squirrels in my head, not ducks in a row. So I am going to be all over the place, whatever comes to my mind. But happy to have you. So, you know how I used to always be like, I'm lemon drop queen, I'm this and that and all that kind of stuff. Listen. One day I woke up and literally decided to stop drinking. I really don't even know why or how or whatever. And when I tell y'all your girl enjoys to drink, I woke up one day and literally was like, I don't really want to drink anymore. And so I started to reflect on that a couple of days ago, and it started to play over in my mind, like maybe my next level or where I'm going in life, like the alcohol and the drinking and the stuff like that, I didn't need that portion of how much I was doing it. Even though I was only doing it in social environments and I was doing it to have fun, like maybe I didn't need that to where I'm going. We all know that when it is time for you to elevate and evolve, there's a level of change that makes you uncomfortable that you have to be willing to go through. And my main question to you is, which one is going to hurt more? Is the change going to hurt more that's required for you to elevate? Or is it going to hurt more if you stay the same? Is the change going to hurt more for you to elevate or for you to stay the same? If you do not know my story, just really quickly, like 3 years ago, y'all, I was literally at the worst point in my adult life. I don't even know. I think I was just like a skeleton just walking around. I definitely was not living. I was just existing. And I legit wanted to drive onto oncoming traffic and just be done with the whole thing. And when I look at where I was then and where I am now, don't get me wrong. Yes, work ethic has changed. My circle has changed. The way that I view things and my perspective has changed. But you know what was the beginning of the initial change? My mindset. And me truly believing that I was worthy. Why do I feel like I'm about to cry? I'm not about to cry on here with y'all. Me truly believing that I was worthy of the life that I wanted for myself. You know, I don't know. I wish I knew how to tell you to switch, flip the switch. Um, I really wish I knew how to tell you that, because I was living in a place where I thought this was it. You know what I mean? Like I thought this was it. It wasn't going to get any better. And so it wasn't until I realized that I was worthy of the life that I dreamed of and the life that I wanted. And as soon as I realized I was worthy, my mindset changed. And as soon as you change your mindset, everything else changes. Like, I know you guys hear us say that all the time, like, change your mind, change your life. And you're probably like, oh my God, and they say that one more time. But I promise you, it is literally the key to everything. Like, I'm sitting here talking slow, so I do not cry on here with y'all, because I don't know why I'm getting emotional. But there are some people that are listening. There's a lot of times when I do lives and the spirit try to take you one way and you don't really allow it to. You be like, nah, let me hold back. Okay, so Shantae told me that I do that all the time and that I need to stop, because she believes that, one of my spiritual gifts is in healing, and I always like fall back from it. So this time I'm not going to do that. And this is like y'all know how we talk about out of your comfort zone? This is out of my comfort zone for me, like allowing this feeling to flow while I'm sitting on here with y'all. So this is what I am feeling stirring up in me, and like, oh my God, my stomach feel like it's on fire. So to whoever is watching this that feels like you are not worthy, sis, bro, listen. You were created for greatness. Literally. You were created for greatness. Everything that you need inside of you to be successful, you have. But you are allowing fear to stop you. You are allowing people in your circle, because they care for you and they love you, but they have not elevated their mindset yet. So they don't understand how much harm they are causing to you by holding you back instead of letting you fly and just experience what's out there. You have to begin to cultivate your mindset. Like, you are literally a seed. It's just right now you're sitting on concrete, and you aren't surrounded with the people who are ready to lift you up and put you inside of the dirt and water you and put sunshine on you every single day. You're surrounded by people who unfortunately have an extremely hard time accepting that y'all were born into the same circumstances, but you're ready to elevate. And for whatever reason, you're trying to play yourself small because you're concerned. You're so concerned with what other people are going to think. But at the end of the day, y'all, why do we care so much about what other people think? This is your life, your happiness, your success, your marriage, your relationship, your children, your everything. So if this is all yours and it affects you, why do we care so much about what other people think? The minute you decide to change your mind and you care more about what God thinks and the purpose he has on your life than what the homegirl or the homeboy who really could care less thinks, you will step into an entirely different world. I cannot I I cannot I cannot explain it to you. All I can tell you is it is worth going through the pain. It is worth every tear that I've cried. It is worth every business opportunity that I've tried and I failed. It is worth all of the hundreds, do you hear me? Hundreds of no's that people have told me. It was worth all of the days that I had negative bank accounts. It was worth all of the dark times when unfortunately I was thinking and not being here. If I had to do it all again to create what I am right now, to get to where I am right now, I would do it all over again. Yes, it is going to hurt. It is no way around it. I don't know what world we live in where people are looking for this microwave ass success. It does not work like that. Every single person that you see is an overnight success, has 5 to 10 years of grind work. I promise you that you were not privy to seeing. Yes, it is going to hurt. You literally have to go through a rebirth process, and the old you has to die. Period. There needs to be a funeral. You need to set the old you to rest so that you can become the person you want to come. I say it all the time that God pre-wired you for success. And then because we didn't know any better, we allowed society to program us for failure. It is time for you to deprogram and start to download some of the files that you need to get to where you want to be in life. It is that simple. It is not a secret. The words not even coming out of my mouth, Lord Jesus. It is not a secret. You have it inside of you. Literally, you have it inside of you. You are just unaware of the power that you possess because you have gone through life day in and day out. And you don't know. You haven't had anybody to breathe that life into you. Listen to me closely. I don't know who's going to watch this. I don't know any of you personally. Well, some of y'all I do, but I don't know who's going to watch this. I don't, whatever. Listen, if nobody else has told you, I am telling you, you are strong. You are beautiful. You are destined for greatness. You were born into a world where you can have anything that you want in life. You serve a God that wants you to have abundance in every aspect of your life. Every aspect of your life. The only thing that's stopping you from attaining the world that you want, the life that you want, the house that you want, the car that you want, the money that you want, the relationship that you want is your mindset. That is it. That is where it begins, in your mindset, period. In the discussion. Like I can remember when I was first introduced to personal development, I was like, why in the world did nobody ever? This is why I do so many freaking Facebook Lives, because I'm like, why didn't anybody tell me about this? I felt like an entire world was being kept from me. Like, why didn't anybody tell me that I had this power? Why didn't anybody tell me that I could do and have whatever I wanted? Why didn't anybody tell me that I had a choice to choose positive instead of negative? Just Y'all listen, at the end of the day, I need you to understand that you are a powerful thing. You are a powerful thing. And the moment that you choose to harness that energy in the right way and stop thinking about all the negative stuff and all the bad things that can happen, and you start to walk in your purpose and understand that, like, I believe the universe conspires for everything to work in my good. When I tell people that, they think I'm crazy. Why would I choose to think the opposite? If I have the power to think good and to think bad, I'm definitely going to go for good. So in my mind, the universe conspires. Do you hear me? Like, the universe gets together and conspires for everything to work out in my higher good. That is what I believe with all of my heart and soul. And so y'all know I be all over the place. So I'm gonna go ahead and hush and get ready to end this. And I'm just going to simply say it again. It's going to hurt. If you are at a place in your life, or if you are trying to make a change, it's going to hurt. It's not going to come easy. It's almost like the universe is going to knock you down and beat the shit out of you a couple of times for you to prove that this is actually what you want. But when you pay the cost, I promise you, when you pay the cost and you pay your dues, it is like the floodgates just open and the blessings just come streaming down. It is an unbelievable and unimaginable feeling. I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm telling y'all. So that completely went left. That's not that's not where I was going, but I said I was going to go with it anyway. So I love y'all. Like, love, tag, comment, share. Somebody who needs to hear this. This is so random, but another thing that I noticed, another law of the world is, if you continue to feed into other people, um, I don't know why or how this works, but the more people you help, it's like the blessings just come falling in. And let me be very clear before I get off of this, because I'm talking about serving from your overflow. We talked about this last week. I'm not talking about you giving from an empty cup. Okay, let me be very, very clear. You must make sure that your cup is full, right? You cannot serve from an empty cup. So when I get up in the morning, I do personal development. I read my Bible. I listen to meditation music. I do all of these things to fill my cup, right? I make sure that I'm where I need to be financially, emotionally, spiritually, and all of this stuff. Now, when my cup is full, there's going to be a ton that runs over. So then that's when I can hop on and I can do Facebook Lives, and I can mentor people, and I can coach people, and I can do this, and I can help in this way, and I can help in that way. And it's almost just like a universal law. I don't know, but I ain't gonna question it, and I'm gonna just keep going. The more people that you help, I promise you, you will just reap blessings upon blessings upon blessings upon blessings. And you do not have to be in a perfect situation to help. A lot of y'all going through stuff and y'all keeping it to yourself. And the minute that you open up and be realistic and stop just showing a highlight reel on your timeline, you're going to start to help other people from your story, and you're going to start to see some blessings come in. But again, that's mindset, because y'all too busy worrying about what other people are going to think. So you're stuck wanting to make it seem like everything is okay and everything is wonderful and la-di-da-di, instead of being realistic about what's happening, which will turn around and help somebody else. And you will see how quickly your situation will change, because number one, you're not hiding it. You're realistic about it. You're putting it out in the forefront. Somebody else is going to learn from it. You're going to be feeding into other people, and you will be able to get through that situation a lot faster than if you were holding it to yourself, which is why I don't hide anything. That's why I come on and I tell my truth, what I did, what I've been through, what I'm going through. Listen, it is what it is. All right, y'all. So I absolutely love you guys. I am going to get out of here because I was supposed to come on for a quick minute, and that quick minute turned into I don't know how many minutes of me being all over the place. So love y'all. Have an amazing Sunday. Oh, last thing. Y'all know the month of August is the number 8. No, I'll come back on a different line for that. Never mind. Bye, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.